Today on Review Time with Tim, I got myself another great value review. Walmart brand, is it worth buying? Because usually it's like half the price of the name brand stuff. This time we got ourselves some beef and bean burritos. Little toot toot tooty toot toot. Let's go. So, with everything out there today, people are looking towards the value market side of things. Is it cheaper? Does it still taste as good as the name brand stuff when the name brand thing is costing you $10, $12, $15, and then you come across the great value 8-count of burritos for like half the price? Is it still worth the quality? Well, we're going to find out today. 320 calories for one of these beef and bean burritos. So, let's check it out. All right, so this is what came out of the package. Pretty standard, run-of-the-mill. Okay, now I will say this. The size of this burrito does look like it is a little bit on the smaller side than what one of those name brand ones that you would get. So I feel like this is definitely a little bit on the tinier side, but even then, I don't know, I haven't had a name brand burrito in so long, I couldn't even tell you. But I've never had the Great Value Walmart brand, so I don't know, but I'm telling you, this does look like it is a little bit on the smaller side. Let's heat it up and let's test it out. Now, I did learn a fun little trick. Always wrap them in a paper towel. And that, it just kind of holds the moisture in on it, and then it doesn't give you those little hard spots when doing that. Of course, we're going to see how much burrito gets expelled from the sides as we heat it up, because a lot of times these things explode and it's like. Now, if you were actually to follow the instructions on the back of this, it actually tells you to wrap it in a paper towel. So look at that. I'm just a trendsetter, but not really, because I'm more like a direction follower. Any which way, we have 1 minute and 10 seconds, so I put 2 in there. So I'm going to do 2 minutes and 20 seconds and see if that does the job. All right, the moment of truth. Here we have it. Classic leakage. Always. There's always some leakage from these things. All right, that don't look too bad. Like I said, they're a little on the tiny side. I can smell the doughiness of the burrito. And a little hint of like bean and beef. I can smell that a little bit. Ooh, there you have it. That's what it looks like. And I don't think I have any frozen spots. And I don't feel any hard, crunchy spots on my initial observation. So currently at my local Walmart, $3.82 for the 8-pack for these burritos versus name brand, which is about $4.98. So you get a little bit of a savings. All right, so you know what? Every time you open up these things, they always look like a little skibbity toilet. That is for sure. They're going to leave them skibbities in your toilet after you probably consume these. But, yeah, look at that. Never really looks appetizing. All right, let's bite into it. My first initial bite, the burrito is nice and doughy, chewy, no hard spots on that first bite. I can taste a little bit of the bean and a little bit of the meat flavoring. It is not the most flavorful burrito I've ever had. I feel like it is definitely not taking me to Flavor Town whatsoever. No massive flavor explosions in my mouth happening. It needs something. just a little hint of spice. But I can taste that bean, and I can taste the beef a little bit, but it is really lacking that extra flavor. It's not bad, and it's not like I'm not jumping for joy, and I'm not like throwing it away. So it's not like a massive letdown. But then again, at the same time, it's not like, yes, you know, I'm not feeling that. It just needs some more flavoring. So whatever the flavoring is that they decided to go with on this, it definitely lacks. No. It definitely lacks the Mexican style flavoring. I don't know if they just don't put enough in the mixture or what. But yeah, it just needs more of that. So what would I rate the Great Value Beef and Bean Burrito? I'd go 4.5. Like I said, it's not quite halfway. If it was a little bit more flavorful for the price and the value, I'd probably go maybe 5.5 if they add a little bit more flavor to it. But this thing lacks the flavor exposure. There you have it.